Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to adjust your brake bend dies. First thing you want to do is remove the top cover. We've already done that. Then there's a locking collar on your shaft. We're going to loosen this collar and slide it down. And we're going to do that so that your tooling doesn't fall down when you hit the emergency stop. That bleeds all the air out of the system. Now, as you can see, we have a jaw here that's not aligned. These 2 points do not line up. Now, I purposely made this side out of whack. Just to give you a little rundown, you have a 3/8 shaft that runs all the way up and down. In here you have set screws, 4 of them, and sometimes if something goes wrong, or I don't know, something loosens up on you, these become out of alignment, you're going to have to loosen up these set screws, push this thing forward and realign these 2 dies so the points come together. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen an 1/8 inch Allen wrench. Okay, so now this one here, it's going to be loose. I don't even see me moving it all over the place. It's just spinning on the shaft. See, you can see how that. Now, I have something to go off of. I know that one's done correctly. If you're not sure which one is done correctly or set correctly, you're going to want to loosen both sides. Squeeze them together and try to rotate them until the points line up. Now, something important here is this arm is what closes these dies. And if your arm is pushed back and you have both of these loose, you're not going to be in the correct spot. You want this arm to be fully extended. That way you can position these 2 dies just where they want to be. Now I'm pulling on this arm. You push and pull. If I was to say, yeah, all right, I got it, looks good, and then go ahead and push on this, I tend to push it out of whack. As you see I did there. Okay, so I'm going to pull this out, make sure that I'm at full extension. I'm going to line these up until the points come together. Then I'm going to push this back very carefully to expose my set screws. I'm going to come in here and tighten the set screws. Now, I'm just snugging them. I'm just going to snug them up for now. And I'm going to test. That looks good. Okay. So now I'm going to put some torque on this set screws. Make sure you use the correct Allen wrench. It's an 1/8 of an inch. If you feel that set screw's been compromised, remove it, replace it. The last thing you want to do is strip one off inside there. So make sure they're good and tight. Okay, so now that they're tight, I can push this around here and see how they line up perfectly. Okay, so now we're going to turn on the emergency stop. Okay, and I want to double check my sensor that's located on the cylinder to make sure that when the cylinder extends and it closes the dies, we're making contact on the cylinder. So we're going to turn on valve number 5. Okay, just count left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push the button in, turn it a quarter turn down. Nice and flush, nice and tight. That's important too. If they're not tight at this point, you got to do it again. When that cylinder fully extends, these should be tight with no material in it. And if you look up in there, you'll see a red light on. And that confirms that your cylinder and sensor are set correctly. Okay, so now that you're sure that your sensor is set correctly, what we're going to do is loosen up this collar that's on the shaft and just tighten it up here somewhere. This is only used to service the machine. Then release valve station number 5.